knowing, learning, and mastering visualization is important in our life. Why? Because everything is created once in the mind before actually it is manifested. Visualization not just change your mindset, visualization also changes the internal physiological processes. You can change your habits. Let me also reveal something. Visualization, it's one of the most powerful meditations. Mastering inner vision is what we're going to get into. Applying 5 simple steps. We are going to learn something very powerful because everything is created once in the mind before actually it is manifested. So let's get on. Let's look at how we can do it, how we can master it. And as we all know, all of us, if we practice, we can drive. If we practice, we can swim. If we practice, we can do any of the skills which are possible by human beings. So, this is again one skill. For any skill, we need to follow a process, and that process is what I'm going to share with you. I urge all of you to be attentive for the next few minutes. Now, it has got 5 steps. We'll go one by one. The first step, glimpse recall. Very simple. Look at an object. Let's say I have one ball. I have this small device, let's say. I have this device. I look at this device for a few seconds, look at that, the color of it, the shape of it, the details of it. Then I close my eyes, holding that object in my mind, looking at it, have a glimpse of it, and recall that glimpse in your mind. This is a very powerful practice in the ancient Indian traditions. Trataka, on looking at the flame of a candle. Hold that flame in your mind, then close your eyes, reconstruct that flame in your mind. I can assure all of you, do this practice today. Shut down most of the lights, take one candle, lit it up. Careful, be careful, take all safety measures. Lit up a candle, look at that flame for a few seconds, close your eyes, and then see the flame. That's what we say, glimpse recall. So, this is very simple, yet very, very powerful. Because you can also use something like a tennis ball, any small object, look at that, close your eyes, and reconstruct it inside. The second step is color, form, transformation. I've seen something, created a ball inside, or created a flame inside, or created any object inside. The next thing that I can do is to play around with that object. Let's say I looked at a flame and reconstructed the flame inside. I can see it as a huge flame, or I can see it as a miniature. I can see that flame in a different color, pink. I can see it as purple, brown, yellow. It is yellow. So we can change the color in our mind, and seeing it in horizontal shape, ulta, we can create, have fun with that object in our mind. You'd really enjoy this. Keep changing it inside your mind. If you can transform that using your faculty, you can really, not just you are doing it as fun, you are empowering some part of your brain. Especially these kind of imaginations, they happen in the prefrontal cortex area. Our awareness and creativity increases significantly. Moving on to the next one. Third, so we have learned two, glimpse recall, color form transformation. The next one, we term it as space, time, voice. Now we are free to move around. Our mind has the capability to go to any space, to go to any timeline. That's what we can do. How? I close my eyes. Now, since I have the power, I have strengthened my visualization ability. I'm looking at the towering Himalayas, or I'm going to a temple where I'm enjoying it, or I'm going to, let's say, Taj Mahal, or I'm going to the Eiffel Towers, or going to the pyramids, or I can go to the outer space. I see myself as an astronaut, and maybe on the moon or Milky Way or the solar system. Space, time, voice. Using our brain, mind, imagination, and feeling. Feeling is important all the time. We moved through the space with our imagination. We can also traverse through the timeline. I go back to my school days, went to school and enjoyed with my friends. I'm dancing, I'm playing, and all those playful moments I can recall. Traveling through the timeline. Recall the moment of my wedding, recalling your first job, So moments which you enjoyed, you can recall those, traversing through time. Similarly, you can traverse to future, seeing yourself in the future, space, time, voice. Mentally, we can do it. Increases your power to visualize manyfold. You become a super master visualizer. Now, the next one, journey through the body, very, very important. Journey through the body is I close my eyes and get into my different body parts. I just observe, I visualize them, whatever way I know them, whatever knowledge I have about them. Let's say I go in and see my heart functioning. I'm just looking at it with joy, enjoying as if I'm also dancing with the heartbeat and saying, wow, thank you, heart. Gratitude to you. I love you. So you can go through the body to different parts. You can go to a brain and see wonderful flickering of those neurons and neural pathways in activation. You're just swimming in that neural field, enjoying the functioning of your brain. You can go to your lungs, how it is blowing out and blowing in, enjoying, watching, witnessing breathing process. Similarly, you can go to different parts, to your kidney, to your liver, to your stomach, to every part, and see and enjoy. To go to your bones, to your spinal cord, to your flesh, to different muscles. Just observe them, saying, "Wow, brilliant! Thank you. I enjoyed. I love you." This is super powerful from two point of view. One, you definitely improve your ability to visualize about your body, and this is a powerful healing process. If you master this, you can heal your body by witnessing that particular body part and enjoying with it, embracing it, and saying, wow, thank you, gratitude, I love you. Now, moving to the next one. This has more to do with manifestation. I wish something and that comes in my life. So here we are talking about life situation construction. It means that we can construct certain kind of situations in our mind. For example, if I am supposed to go for a presentation tomorrow, I construct that presentation in my mind. It's not just about creating the PPT, it's about completely being in that place of presentation. I'm there with all my positive energy, with confidence. I'm making a presentation to a vast audience, and the audience is rejoicing. I'm just witnessing that joy in their face, and I'm witnessing my complete engrossed, involved presentation, which is creating value through that process. So this is what we say. I'm creating a situation, and that feeling is created before even I'm doing it in actual practical space. So there are many relationships, meetings, interactions, negotiations, discussion with others, leading people, planning, organizing things. Many things can be constructed. It can be constructed in your mind, and you bring in all the positive energy, all the feelings that are desired, required at that point in time. If you can bring them all, create that situation in your mind, you are in a better position to manifest it, and that would happen more often than not. You are visualizing all these things, feeling it as we are doing it in your internal mind, constructing that situation before even actually we do it. Do it 10-15 times. When you do it few times, your body accepts it, because subconscious mind tends to believe it is truth. The reality is, the subconscious mind does not differentiate much between actual and virtual, between imaginary and real. So let's practice and make visualization something so powerful in our life that we are not even thinking whether it will happen or not. We are absolutely confident, and in the process we become a master of inner vision. I would urge all of you, if you have not so far subscribed to the channel, do subscribe. Do like the video if you liked the session. Have a great time.